Hello, everyone. This is the Crimson Cure, welcoming you to the Crimson Tower, a place where we keep a feminine foot on the neck of the gynocracy, feminism, and black male misandry. So go ahead, pull up a chair, stay a while, and listen.
Okay, we're downloading A-Game's formula.
3, 2, 1.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I am your host, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So what are we talking about today? On the BET Awards 2021, they made a big deal of something called the Crown Act. And the Crown Act is basically a movement that is trying to do away with discrimination about hairstyles and natural hairstyles in the workplace, schools, and other institutions. And I'm just going to real quick share the screen real quick, just so we can read it very short together. This is the official site, thecrownact.com. Says creating a respectful and open world for natural hair. We're ending hair discrimination. The Crown Act was created in 2019 by Dove and the Crown Coalition in partnership with then State Senator Holly J. Mitchell of California to ensure protection against discrimination based on race-based hairstyles by extending statutory protection to hair texture and protective styles such as braids, locks, twists, and knots in the workplace and public schools. 1.5 times, Black women are 1.5 times more likely to be sent home from the workplace because of their hair. I have to change my hair from its natural state to fit in at the office. Black women are 80% more likely than white women to agree with this statement. Let's see, Dove Crown Research Study 2019 conducted by Joy Collective in the U.S. among 1,000 Black and 1,000 white women aged 25 to 64, all data tested at 95% confidence level. Join the movement. People should not be forced to divest themselves of their racial cultural identity by changing their natural hair in order to adapt to predominantly white spaces in the workplace or in school. You can help be part of the change. End hair discrimination in the workplace and schools. You can sign the petition, learn more about the Crown Act, get involved. Okay. So here's the first problem. Y'all don't wear y'all natural hair. So how you making movements around your natural hair? Don't give me that. Listen. Don't give me nothing about, well, I'm doing this to fit into the workplace, because majority of y'all that don't work wear weave. You don't work at all. Some of you don't work in no corporate place. They don't care how you wear your hair. Some of you go to work with your hair all over your head and it still be weave. I've driven you to work on several occasions looking like a hot mess. So how is it that Black women are making a movement surrounding natural hair, but you don't even be wearing your natural hair? You like lace fronts. You made an entire science out of other people's hair. Wigs and weaves and sew-ins and this and that. Yeah, you'll wear braids and all of that kind of stuff, but you come in a rainbow unicorn color and they 90,000 inches down to your ankle. It's completely impractical. So how is it you making a movement around hair that you don't even like? You don't like your natural hair. When there is no coercion, you will perm your hair. When there is no extenuating circumstances, when there are no external forces that are coercing or cajoling or pressuring you to wear any type of Eurocentric type of hairstyle or anything like that, you readily do it. You readily go to these styles. There are only so many Black women that really wear their natural hair. And I'm not talking about it's natural under your lace front. I'm talking about you go outside with your natural hair on a regular basis. That's not the majority. Okay? So first of all, boop, that's cap. All right? So knock it off. All right? Now, the next thing to look at is that Black women are so silly and selfish. You're silly and you're selfish. The gynocracy is just super stupid. Y'all dizzy dumb. Because and you don't care about nothing but your own selfish interests. You're doing the hair movement because that's something you stupidly care about. Okay? But you don't make any type of political movement surrounding the care for your young sons. I don't see no political movement headed by Black women that deal with Black boys being targeted to be diagnosed with ADHD, drugged up, and placed in remedial classes when there's nothing wrong with these little boys. There's nothing wrong with their cognitive skills. They just boys. And they doing boy stuff. I don't see any political movement being headed by Black women that try to stop Black boys from being targeted with suspensions and expulsions out of school that's more than other little kids, even Black girls. I don't see any political movement spearheaded by Black women that rescue their sons from the school to prison pipeline. You can make political movements based on something so goofy as hairstyles that you don't even wear. If all 50 states was like, okay, fine, we'll never discriminate against hairstyle, how many of y'all taking them lace fronts off? Like, stop capping. And then the hypocrisy of it all, the selfishness of it all. So y'all can get together and get some stuff done when it concerned the gynocracy, when it concerned Black women, when it's y'all's concern. But you act dizzy dumb. You act, you know what I'm saying? Like you just oblivious to the world. You don't know how legislation works. You don't know how nothing works when it comes to what are we going to do about our families? What are we going to do about our sons in particular? They're being left behind, and not because they stupid. They just being left behind out of neglect, out of nobody giving a care about what's going on with them. I don't see any initiatives headed by Black mothers that get their sons off of the street, that get them male mentorship, that gives them structure so that these young boys can become productive young men in their lives. I don't see none of that going on. You don't fix nothing that actually has any impact on the forward progress of the community. But you'll spend all kinds of time and money talking about your hair, when don't nobody care about how you wear your raggedy head. You come outside with a bonnet on anyway. These are the same chicks that think it's okay to come outside with a bonnet. And now they want somebody to pay attention to their natural hair, and you don't even wear your natural hair. You hate your natural hair. Like, the cap is too real. It's too real. And you will make political movements around the stupidest stuff. These are the same chicks that wear dirty fur slides outside. These are the same chicks that leggings is dingy at the crotch. Talking about we don't want to be discriminated for our natural hair. Wear your natural hair first. I want to see the majority of you where you rock your afro and your locks and you twist out your hair. I want to see the majority of you do that first. But you won't make no legislation to stop your sons and your men from getting killed by the police all willy-nilly. You don't spearhead no type of movement that stops the violence in these ethnic outposts you live in. No. We don't know how to do no movement for that. But we do know how to do a movement for our nappy, stupid, lace front wearing head. Our bonnet heads. Our protective style heads. That we understand. We know how to get Representative Maxine Waters to condone WAP. That we know how to do. We know how to reach to the higher levels of the federal government to condone stupid stuff like WAP. But we don't know how to reach to these same levels to put pressure on how we can help clean up these ethnic outposts and turn them into communities again. That we don't know how to do. That's why the gynocracy is canceled. That's why it's canceled. Because you stupid. You extra stupid and you selfish. And as long as we, the real women and the men that actually want to return to having a community, not a community with you, but having a community with each other without your interference, this is why we have to cancel you. This is why we have to implement a better value system, one that is controlled by us. Because letting you run it, huge mistake. Huge mistake. Letting y'all speak for the real women, huge mistake. But no more. Not gonna let you do this crap without no pushback no more. I'm tired of y'all and your tired lines and I'm just tired. All you do is cap and lie and front and act like you care about something when all that you care about is what Zaddy tell you to care about. And that's nothing. Talking about you fighting for natural hair and you the same ones that didn't want Monique to tell you to stop wearing a bonnet over your hair. Goofy. Goofy. Anyway, I love everybody to sound off in the comment section. Let me know, do you agree with the Crown Act in reality, not in theory, but with the reality on the ground, the way Black women carry themselves and the way that Black women typically think about their hair? Does this even make any sense? Because it doesn't make any sense to me. It sounds stupid to me. But I'd like everybody else's opinion on the Crown Act and its so-called importance. And why is it that Black women can find a way to have a whole movement surrounding their hair, but they can't find a way to have whole movements that actually help their sons to become better men so that we actually can have some type of community at some point in the future? So like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I am your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites. Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.